Morgan with Event Answer here, and today I want to show you how to make paper cones from wrapping paper and oversized craft paper rolls, so you can have tabletop versions or gigantic versions to spruce up any table or party. So for an inexpensive and quick decoration, let me show you how I did it. The tools we need for this project are a pen with some string to act as a compass, some double-sided tape, a pair of scissors, a cone form like this Christmas tree form that I picked up at the craft store, and any kind of heavyweight wrapping paper or craft paper. Now your trees will be as tall as your paper is wide, so try and get the widest rolls possible if you want larger trees. So I'm going to go ahead and take my pen, which is attached to a piece of string, and put the string in the very corner and hold it taut, and just use my pen like a compass and create a quarter circle. You don't need more than this to make your tree, which means you can get a lot of trees out of one roll of wrapping paper. So I'm just going to go over that, and then I'm going to cut it out with a pair of scissors. I then rotated my quarter circle so that a flat edge is facing me, and then with my cone form, I'm going to line it up with that point. Now you don't want it to be at the very tip because you're going to have a little hole at the top, so bring your form down just slightly lower than the tip of that, and then start rolling your paper really tightly around your cone. Now if your paper is longer than your cone is, don't worry, it'll just flop over a little bit, but just make sure you don't crease it accidentally where your form ends. So once you start the roll, then you're going to take your double-sided tape and start putting it along the straight edge. It's important to have more tape up in the top third of the cone, I found, because that's where it's most likely to gap. So put your tape a little closer at the top than you need it at the bottom. And so just do that all the way down that straight edge, and then continue rolling your cone up until you roll over that tape. And then what you're going to do is smooth the tape and make sure it gets adhered really well. And you're going to push on the edge of the cone to do that, but if the paper is extending beyond your cone form, make sure that you're pressing against your hand on the inside and you don't actually crumple the end. So you just remove your form, stand up your tree, and you're good to go. If for some reason your paper doesn't align quite correctly, you can always trim it off a little bit where the ends meet, and it should stand with no problems. Now I'm going to repeat this with even larger pieces of paper. So this is a 4-foot wide roll of craft paper, kind of what teachers use to put up on bulletin boards. That's what this is. So you can make your trees any size, but I'm trying to maximize the size of my paper, so I'm making things as wide as the paper is, but you don't have to do that. If you want a size that's not exactly the size of your roll, you can totally make it shorter. So just do whatever size you're shooting for. Now with the larger stuff, you do have to kind of baby the longer end around so it doesn't crinkle as you're rolling it around the form. Otherwise, the steps are pretty much the same. You just have to be a little gentle with all that extra paper at the end. And it can be a little bit of weight on that bottom edge. But what I did is I went back after pulling this off the form and added a little bit of duct tape to the bottom 2 inches of the inside of my tree. And that gave that paper just enough rigidity to hold itself without giving that wavy look. And I found the tree was able to support itself just fine after that. And so once you've got everything taped in place, you can pull the form off and set it up, and you're ready to go with all of your trees. Holiday decorations don't have to be complex or expensive to have really great impact in a space. So whether that's your home for the holidays or you're decorating for your next office party, you don't have to blow a budget to have great impact and some bold color. So I hope you found this inspirational and you'll get to use it in your own parties this holiday season. If you do, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about how it went and what you decided to do, because honestly with wrapping paper and the craft paper, the color combinations are endless. I've gone red and green here for really vivid punch, but you could do soft and subtle or muted colors. The sky's the limit with whatever paper you can find. So until the next time, I hope you've enjoyed this, and if you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. That really helps. And I'll see you in the next video.